What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the
Joneses.
It's me, Rickey Jones Jr. As you can see, we also have the oh so lovely
Chrystle Jones.
And in the back seat, who do we have? And
Rickey.
All right, and so we have completed the visa process. Now, we didn't record leading up to it for so many reasons. One of them is that it is raining here in Washington, D.C., and so I had to pay attention to the road while Chrystle paid attention to the directions, right? However, things got interested and complicated immediately. First of all, let me share a tip. There's an app that y'all should have and y'all should get to find parking. However, my parking situation was rather extravagant. Spot Hero. This is not an app for Spot Hero. However, they were helpful in me finding a parking space. The problem was, the parking spot let me through a park, or let us through a park. The thing is, I'm used to parks with like swing sets and things like that. In Florida, flat lands, no problem. We love parks. We'll walk through it. However, the park here was like a nature trail.
Really nature one?
Right. At best. At best. So like we're walking down hills, walking up hills, streams are to the right, rocks and gravel and mud is everywhere. Cause like I said, it's raining today, right? So like even the rain's right now, we're at the charging station. Anyway, it was raining and it got interesting. However, we made it. Anything you want to say about the trail situation?
It was a trail. It was a journey.
Mm-hmm.
In the rain.
Mm-hmm.
But we made it.
All at the same time, right? And I held rain for half, or majority of it, because, you know, it was what's working. And Rickey, he made it. Rickey, anything you want to say about the trail?
Not even close.
Not even close. Rain?
So when we were like walking, when Daddy said, "Oh Lord," Daddy said, "Oh Lord," when he saw it, and like people were coming through it, and it didn't look like nothing happened.
Yeah, no, things got interesting. So we made it to the spot, right? We made it to the visa appointment. However, things got interesting, right? So like when we got there, what was they talking about?
They were like really kind of like they didn't know we had an appointment, but they did know we have an appointment.
Right. It was fun. I felt like the game was on. I felt like it was a slight game because they're great people. Great people, nice people, fun people. All of the high quality of things you want in a person, they had it there. But, you know, to her point, it seemed like they didn't know like we had it, but we did. And then it was like, okay, let's go have a conversation, right? So this is the process now. And we sat down, all that good stuff, asked us about which visa we're applying for. We told them, and, you know, conversation. Then we're like, oh, here's the paperwork that our attorney helped us to put together. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me see the paperwork. And so went through it, boom, boom, boom. He was like, okay, boom, boom, boom. The boom, booms are like conversations, right? So I'm not going to go into all the conversation because if you are applying, we'll give you the attorney's information. They'll make life so much easier. And so went through the whole situation, and Mr. David was his name. Shouts out to you, Mr. David, if you're watching this video. However, phenomenal job. And it was great. It was great. We left satisfied and felt like all went well. I would say so.
Yeah, I felt like we did our part. God gonna do his part.
That's it.
The embassy gonna process the paperwork on their part.
That's it.
And there's that.
There's that. And so one of the things that we had to get that we didn't get was a FedEx envelope with our address for them to mail our passports and visas back to us. That was something that we did not do. So if you are in the process, make sure you do that, because they're going to ask for it, as he did. So we had to go and find like a FedEx and print the situation, but it's a whole lot easier if you bring that. And so like other than that, everything else was what it needed to be. And so that part was smooth. Make sure your paperwork is in order. That is the thing that I will say, because if it's not in order, who knows? But he looked through it, boom, 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 was like, this was perfect. Looked through all four of ours, boom, 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 this was good. And the envelope was one of the things that we needed to do to make sure everything was solidified. And then we left. And like I said, it's been raining, right? So not too much vlogging. We spent time with family and friends. We went to Chick-fil-A and had some good food there. And like I said, now we're at the charging station. So overall, total success. Thoroughly happy. Prayed up on the way, prayed up during as we walked through the walking trail, and prayed up after. And we feel like Chrystle said, everything is where it needs to be because it's in God's hands at this point, right? We did our part. God's gonna do his part each and every time, and everything gonna work out just divine, okay? But nonetheless, anything else you want to say, my dear? But anybody that may be going through the visa process,
I would say get an attorney. It's worth the investment.
Thoroughly.
They're not going to waste your money. They're not going to waste your time. You can do a consultation, and they will tell you from the beginning.
Yeah.
If you can qualify for a visa, which one you will qualify for.
Yeah.
So then you're not even going around getting paperwork, going to appointments, doing things that will have you coming up to appointment, and it's not going to matter.
Right.
So it may seem like, why am I paying these people? But again, the way we were able to walk in, submit our paperwork, I feel like even had another level of confidence once he knew that we were working with an attorney.
Yeah.
To make sure our stuff was done appropriately.
Yep.
And wasn't going to be wasting their time. Get an attorney.
Yep. Nonetheless, like Chrystle said, make life easier for you with the attorney, because they'll make sure everything where it needs to be, and they don't play around about double working. Like, they are not about double working, and I respect that and I get that. So with all those things being said, do it like that. What, you want to say something? Okay, let me hear the quick thing.
So I have two things. Subscribe to our channel.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, you guys have to see a game called Sky
Force. Boom diggity. It's in the Tesla, right? We played it as we charged. I'll show videos of them playing the games because it was hilarious. However, with that being said, great people, visas are in. That part is done. On to the next. Y'all get to see us fly back to Atlanta and all the good things that are in store on that trip. But nonetheless, great people, love y'all. Until next time. Peace.